What up, YouTube? Team Movies here. Here is my throwback segment where I talk about the films that turns 10 and 20 this week, and it's pretty much a video I call my Getting Old video. Alright, the films turning 10, we got the James Franco Oscar-nominated film, 127 Hours. Now, of course, this is the story of mountain climber Aaron Ralston, who made a remarkable journey after a fallen boulder ends up crushing him on his arm. Now, this movie is gets pretty graphic. Spoiler for anyone who hasn't seen it, but of course, Aaron ends up cutting his own head off, and this movie is like a tale of survival. Yeah, I believe James Franco did score an Oscar nomination for this. I gotta double check that, but 127 Hours is terrific. Directed by Danny Boyle, a very intense drone ride. Probably one of James Franco's best performances he's given. I know he was terrific. If you guys haven't really seen 127 Hours yet, give it a shot. Really cool little flick. Alright, also turning 10, we got the Robert Downey Jr. and Zach Galifianakis comedy, Due Date. Now, this is about this businessman and Fudge B named Peter Hyman, played by Robert Downey Jr., who is trying to get home to LA, and so he could witness the birth of his new kid. Well, something happens on the plane where now he has to take a high road trip with this annoying guy played by Zach Galifianakis. Now, it sounds a little familiar. This is kind of similar to Plane, Trains, and Automobiles in a way. Due Date was, of course, directed by Joker director Todd Phillips. You also had Jamie Foxx was in this. I mean, Due Date is hysterical. It's really funny. I've always liked the chemistry between Robert Downey Jr. and Zach Galifianakis. If you guys never really seen Due Date, give it a shot. It's a really funny flick. There's also the Doug Liman film, Fair Game, with Naomi Watts and Sean Penn. That turns 10. There's a Tyler Perry film, For Color Girls, which features the likes of Janet Jackson, Kimberly Elise, Tandy Newton, Kerry Washington, Felicia Rashad. For Color Girls isn't so bad. That was actually, believe it or not, For Color Girls was actually Tyler Perry's first ever R-rated film. So there's a little tidbit for you about that film. And last but not least, also turning 10 is the awesome, fun anime film Megamind. How the heck did they not do a sequel to this is beyond me. If you guys never really seen Megamind, of course it was like a 3D anime film that got released back in 2010, featuring the voice of Brad Pitt, Will Ferrell, Jonah Hill, Tina Fey. It's pretty much a film about the villain. Of course that became popular thanks to Wreck-It Ralph, but it's always pretty cool seeing movies about a villain's point of view for a change. And Megamind is loads of fun. It's really entertaining, cute, charming. If you guys haven't really seen it, give it a shot. It's such a really good one. Also coming films that turns 20, we got the 2000s remake of Charlie's Angels. Of course, the film based on the classic 1970s TV series that stars Drew Barrymore, Cameron Diaz, and Lucy Liu. I cannot believe Charlie's Angels is 20 years old this year. Just wrap your heads around that. And on the Drew Barrymore show, it was also pretty cool seeing that bit of a reunion between with Barrymore, Liu, and Diaz. That was a pretty cool reunion. You had Bill Murray as Bosley. Charlie's Angels. Well, I actually prefer Full Throttle over the first film, but I really quite still enjoyed the 2000s Charlie's Angels film. The three leads were great together. Of course, it was directed by McG. I believe it was McGee's first film, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, Charlie's Angels ended up getting rebooted again, one of which was on ABC, as well as last year's reboot with Kristen Stewart. So Charlie's Angels has been around very since the 70s. With Jacqueline Smith, Farrah Fawcett, who did not love the original Charlie's Angels. But the 2000 remake, I believe, still holds up. So if you guys haven't really seen the 2000 remake of Charlie's Angels, give that one a watch. Now, also turning 20, we got The Legend of Bagger Vance, starring Will Smith. You had Matt Damon, Charlize Theron, directed by Robert Redford. A really fun, really good inspirational golfing film. It was a pretty good one. Will Smith, he's no stranger when it came to sport-based movies. Of course, he was in Ali about a year later. Will Smith, played this golfing pro pretty well. Matt Damon, Charlize Theron was terrific. I mean, if you guys never really seen The Legend Bag of Vance yet, give it a shot. It's a really good inspirational flick. All right, that's pretty much it. Let me leave to you guys. Which of these films stand out to you the most? The 10 years one, I would say 127 Hours, but I'm probably going to go with Due Date. That's probably my favorite out of the 10 years one. The 20 years one, I'm actually going to go with Charlie's Angels. I really had fun time watching that film when I was young. Anyway, drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here, C Moves signing off.